think back to when I was in college, and it was actually a student who was just a couple years older than me, but there was an organization that I had heard of as I was just wrapping up my high school career. It's called Students Today, Leaders Forever. And they took something called a Pay It Forward tour over spring break. And I was like, that sounds fun. And so I truly, this was like, this is going to date me, but I rolled into an STLF meeting with my paper form filled out and a literal check written out for the amount of the tour and was like, hi, I want to do this thing. And they were like, who are you? How do you know about this? We've never met you before. We're so excited about this. But one of the students who was leading the chapter on our campus at North Dakota State kind of took me under her wing, and I didn't realize it until much later. But she really started showing me what it meant to lead that organization, and she wasn't leading a bus trip that year, but she really encouraged the folks who were leading my bus to say, how can you tap into Annie a little bit and like give her a job or a task or something meaningful to contribute to on this bus? And that was really fun because that set me on a path to be really involved in that organization. Throughout my entire college career, I interned there in the summer. I led high school trips, I led college trips, led middle school trips. Never doing that again. Love middle schoolers, but no, not for a whole like weekend on a bus. But it was just really fun for her to say, hey, I recognize something in you, and I'm going to help you tap into it, and I'm going to create the opportunities, and I'm going to encourage others to create opportunities for you. And so it's been really fun to think back on that, where she never pulled me aside and said, hey, I'm going to do this for you. She just did it quietly, but very consciously.